What's good, YouTube? This is Mr. Purple Zero back with another video, and I'm live, and I'm here to give you some NBA 2K12 gameplay rank match. And as you can see, I'm searching for an opponent, and I'm gonna pick the 76ers. You know, Philly. I like their team. It's a good team, very up and down team. You can play a fast tempo with them. They got a good wing players. They got the post players, Elton Brand, but I like his mid-range shot. Center, you got Spencer Hawes. He has a good mid-range shot, and he's 7 feet tall. And you can't teach 7 foot, that's what they say. So I'm going against this guy, A Viper. He picks the Bulls. So basically, I'm thinking, you know, D Rose. You know, that's all I think about when I face certain teams. I just think about the star player and what I got to do to shut them down. And I don't really worry about the other guys too much unless they know how to use the other guys. So right off the back, you know, I'm putting in, as you can see, I substituted in Lou Will. I put him in at the 2 guard spot. And I like Lou Will in my backcourt with Drew Holiday because I like to have a combo guard backcourt, especially with the Sixers. I love Drew Holiday, and I love Lou Will. Lou Will can shoot the mid-range. He can shoot the three. He's fast. He's quick with the ball. And so is Drew Holiday. He's a lockdown defender. He can shoot the mid-range and he can shoot the three. He's a great passer. Good passer. I'm not going to say great passer yet, but he's a good passer. But basically, I like to use those two in the backcourt and have Iggy at the 3, Elton Brand at the 4, and Spencer Hawes at the 5, just to start him off. And I like to start off with Elton Brand because he can hit that mid-range shot. He's a good post player. He plays decent defense. I mean, he's not that tall, but he can also rebound. And as you can see, D Rose gets right by me for the easy basket, but he didn't make it. He gets fouled. And right off the back, I was just fixing up my defensive settings. As you can see, I used the to start off the game, I like to use constant pressure and also focus on stars. But I was just setting up. I'm going to set up for the 1-3-1 zone on him just to see how he handles it. And if he can't handle it, I'm not switching out of it. But if he can handle it, I will play man defense. But I start off and I break my first shot with Drew Holiday. And so it's not looking too good when I started off like that. I don't like starting off missing like that. But usually a lot of people, they get off to a good start on me. But it's all good. Once again, he forces it to the basket with D Rose, and that's one thing you're not going to be able to do against the 1-3-1. You can't keep forcing it to the basket because it's just not going to work. And boom, layup. And that's why I like Lou Will right there. Pauses the game. That's one thing I hate about people when they keep pausing the game. And what I did was I fast forwarded, so I took out some of the pausing that he did. So this one is pretty quick, but I'm just had to leave this one a little bit longer just to show you that this guy paused the game a lot. So I called him Sir Pause a lot. And basically my whole focus right now, as you can see, I'm changing the defensive settings a lot. Constant pressure to focus on stars just to see how he's handling it. And I'm in the 1-3-1 zone right there, give up a shot, and I get a steal, and we are out off to the races, and then he hits the ball. So basically, you know, I'm just trying to move the ball and play real up-tempo style and try to get a lot of fast break points. And if you notice a lot during this gameplay, you're gonna see on the fast break, I like to shoot the three a lot, or I like to pull up, and there I get a nice little mid-range shot with Elton Brand. Now, I could have gone to the basket with him, but I don't like to take the chance sometimes. If I know I got a good mid-range shooter, power forward, or center that can shoot that mid-range, I like to take the shot. Now, whether or not I make it, you know, that's on me. I'm going to live with it. If I miss, I miss, and I can get mad and say, oh, I should have went to the basket, but I'm going to take that shot. And he takes a wild shot with D Rose, trying to force that up, but he gets the rebound again. And that's one thing about this game. You can get a lot of offensive boards, you know, if they're positioned right. I think it's the fact that I'm in the zone, 1-3-1 zone, to get a lot of boards. But basically, if you notice a lot of games you play, you can get a lot of offensive boards in this game. And right there, take a nice, decent mid-range shot. We're kind of far out by the 3 with Drew Holiday, and I brick it. So I don't like the start I have right now, but I'm still up 4-2. And he swags a 3 on me, splash right in my face. Crazy. And that's what happens when you play 1-3-1 a lot. You'll give up the corner threes, and you'll give up basically a lot of threes, and I just yammed on them. But you got to just be able to know how to shift right, shift with your defense, and take control of a lot of different players. Because, you know, a lot of people get mad, say you're not playing on-ball D with them, and you're not, you know, guarding them straight up. But that's one thing I do. I do guard you. But if I see somebody's open in the wing, I'm not going to just sit there on you. I'm going to go try to cover the wing guy, or cover the guy that's cutting to the basket, because then that's how you're gonna kill my zone. I can't let you just destroy my zone. I gotta be able to play it right and play it properly. And we get a nice little stop here, and I'm out on the break with Lou Will. Pull up, swag, 1-0. We call those 1-0s and head pops, man. Pull up, and Lou Will's already 3 for 3. As you can see, that's why I like to start Lou Will, because Evan Turner, to me, I don't like him so much on this game, and I don't like him that much in real life. I think he has room for improvement, but he's kind of so much of a flop for me right now. So he's wishy-washy. And I really wouldn't put in Evan Turner in the game if I'm playing with the Sixers, unless you know, up big in a big margin. But otherwise, I wouldn't really use Evan Turner like that because I'm just not feeling him that well. And then boom, this guy doesn't get back on defense. That's one thing you're gonna do. You're gonna pay if you don't get back. You always got to get back on defense. Elton Brand plays some good D, but we don't come up with the steal. You got to get back on defense, or you get killed with fast break points or just quick baskets. And there goes my defense playing good against Spencer Hall's block or the rebound. You know, Lou Will pull up, swag. Lou Will is just a beast in this right now. He's beasting right now. I think he's 5 for 5 or 4 for 5, but he's straight beasting. And throughout the game, you're gonna always see me change my settings from lockdown paint to constant pressure to all different types of stuff, because I'm gonna stay in the 1-3-1 zone, but I'm gonna make sure I always switch it up. And there you go. I try to take a 3, pull a 3. It doesn't work well for me, but you see, when it does work, I do get that separation in the lead. But I try not to do it all the time. But if I have the shot, I will take it, depending if the guy's hot or cold. And boom, he gets jams on me with D Rose, and I can live with that because D Rose right now is just 1 for 6, as you can see, 1 assist. So basically, he's in that kind of mentality where he's just gonna force it with D Rose and try to get a lot of buckets with D Rose, and that's not gonna work. And you see how it lagged for me just now, but I still get the bucket. I didn't want to take that shot, but I pressed X by accident, but I still got the bucket with the lag. And there he goes, D Rose moves it up. He has Dang in the corner. I see him, but then shoots it with Joakim Noah. How does he make that shot? I do not know, because everybody knows Joakim Noah is no shooter. He will shoot in real life, but he cannot make that. And then I get a nice user cut. I made Elton Brand cut to the basket, because a lot of times they don't cut for you, so you have to make them cut to the basket. And you do that by just tapping LB and pressing the player, the corresponding button to the player you want to cut, and just use the right stick and move him which way you want him to cut to, and he'll cut. Calls timeouts a lot in this game too, but I try not to, you know, keep it short and whatnot. I try to cut them all out. But basically, what I was trying to do in this game is just, you know, move the ball a lot, just move the ball and play a lot of lockdown defense and make him force up a lot of bad shots with the 1-3-1, because that's what the 1-3-1 would do to you. It'll make you force a lot of bad shots. Unless you take your time with it and really pick it apart, you won't pick it apart. But you just got to take your time with it. That's how you beat a 1-3-1 zone. Just take your time and pick it apart. I mean, that's how you beat most zones. Because a lot of people like to rush it. Like, if you rush up shots, you're going to brick them. Like, see, as he just did just now. You want to take your time and just pick it apart. And boom, Iggy with the slam. Iggy with the slam on the break. You better guard that boy. And then we step out. He's got in. Rip Hamilton hasn't really been going on for him much, and he gets another turnover. So I'm out again. I'm off to the races, and I pull up with Lou Will and brick. But that's one thing I'm gonna live and die with. I'm gonna keep taking that shot because I know I can make it, and that's gonna separate the lead. As you can see, he keeps shooting these threes, and these are the shots I want you to take. These are the shots I want you to take, because when he's going into the paint, they're getting stuff, and when he's pulling up, oh boom, I get fouled, and that's one of the. And when he pulls up, he's pulls up for these threes, he's bricking. But that's one of the worst fouls in basketball. You don't want to foul with 1 point something seconds or 0.3 seconds or whatever seconds left. You just don't want to foul in that kind of situation. The best thing you got to do is just put your hands up, or just let him take that full court shot. But you don't want to foul, because it just puts you in a bad position for the next quarter. And you don't want to start off your next quarter on a bad note. As you can see, they're showing Lou Will, because that was his quarter. Lou Will went off. But basically, the two-guard combination of Drew Holiday and Lou Will is working out fine for me right now. But what I was thinking about doing in the upcoming series is about using all of the NBA teams and playing with them online. Now, the last team I'll probably use is the Heat, because I don't really like, you know, using beastie teams like that, like the Heat or LeBron James. I feel kind of whack doing so. Not that there's anything wrong with anybody using the Heat. Like, go ahead, use the Heat. You know, if you feel that's your team, you want to use them, use them. It's a game. Like, you should be able to play with anybody you want to play with. But I just don't feel like if when I win with the Heat, or if I got to win with the Heat, I just wouldn't feel right winning with the Heat. I just feel like a gimmick. I feel like I'm whack or something. But by all means, it's not whack to use the Heat or whatever team you want to use. Because if that's the team you want to use, nobody can tell you different. You know. But I'm a guy that like to use like the Sixers. I like to use like, you know, the Kings. You know, different teams that most people don't use. You know, just different teams. I like to always switch it up. Right now, you see I'm wilding right now. I'm almost going out of bounds. Like, There's times where my controller just starts bugging with the joystick and I get a lucky foul. That was just a bailout call. My controller be bugging sometimes, but I switch it up for my next game. And I'm gonna also show you in the next upload a league game I played. My team is the Golden State Warriors, but it's a fantasy draft. And my team I have Monte Ellis. Yeah, I kept Monte. I actually didn't make it to the draft, but I set my pre-draft list. So I had Monte up there high. I actually had LeBron at number 1 to get drafted, but he got drafted right before my pick. So Monte Ellis was next up. So I got Monte. Like, Monte's my boy. Him and Steph Curry, Golden State. I love using that team. Like, that's kind of my money team. But I wouldn't pick them. I don't pick them all the time, but I like using them. But I had Monte coming up. I also got Deshaun Stevenson from free agents now. A lot of people sleep on Deshaun Stevenson, but that is my boy. That is my young boy. He puts in work on this because he can play defense, great, outstanding defense, and he can shoot the 3-ball. And he can shoot the mid-range. So that's all I want. If I'm putting Monte at the 1, or I have DJ Augustine at the 1 or whatever, you know, that's a lot of speed right there. So if I'm getting doubled up, they double me because I'm breaking by the defense. I just got to kick it to Deshaun Stevenson, and that's splash all day. Like, you got to guard that man. As you can see, the lockups is here right now in this game. Bring you back to the game. And he really can't get nothing going right now. I got a nice little 10-point lead, and look, we get another steal. We are out with Drew Holiday off on the races. I see Iggy. I'm throwing it up to him. Bang. Slam dunk me all day. That's Iguodala. You better guard that man. But anyway, back to my league talk. I got Monte Ellis. I got Deshaun Stevenson. I got Markieff Morris. Now, if you don't know Morris, the Morris brothers, I tried to get both, but I could only get one. They're twins. They played in college together on the same team from Kentucky, I believe. And those two are real good, especially when they work good together. But I only got one of them, and they can shoot the mid-range shot. They can shoot, you know, the 3-ball. And they play good. They play decent defense, and they somebody I can bring in off the bench, you know. And as you can see, this guy paused the game again. He just likes to pause the game. I don't know why people. If you have something to do, you know, you pause. You don't start a ranked match. You don't look for a ranked match unless when you got something to do. If you got to use the bathroom before the game. You don't start a game up and try to look for a match and then want to pause the game under your 3 minutes and do whatever you got to do, because that's just wasting time in the game. Let's get the game going. Let's play ball. We didn't come. Look, he pauses it again, and now I'm thinking when people start to pause like this, I'm thinking like, all right, he wants to quit, but he doesn't want to quit, or he just wants the time to get close. Like, he just wants to mess with me or something. He's just getting in my head by just pausing the game like this, hoping that I'll quit or something, maybe like that. But I'm not going nowhere. I'm playing the game, and I'm still getting all these steals, and I'm going with Lou Will on this break. Fast break, dunk me. And as you can see, this game is getting real out of hand. Lou Will is 6 for 7, 12 points, 4 assists. The score is 34-18, and it's getting real crazy. So he calls another timeout. So you got to understand my mind frame right now. Like, this kid is annoying me right now. Not only is he's getting thrashed right now, but he's going to just keep calling timeouts. I understand that, though, because, you know, I'm on a run, a crazy run, and he's trying to, you know, stop the bleeding, I guess. But it's getting really out of hand. It's a minute left in the second quarter. Like, let's play ball, man. The timeouts are unnecessary. As you see, Bulls timeout again, 13-second timeout. And then he pauses the game, like all the gimmicks. He's busting out every gimmick right now with these pauses. He brings in Taj Gibson. I mean, it doesn't really matter who he's bringing in right now. I had to switch out Spencer Hawes at the center because he was getting tired. So I put in Spites. And Spites has like a 80 or 90 mid-range jump shot. So he's a great addition to put in the game off the bench. Or you can start him if you want, but I like to bring him in off the bench. And Iggy, I'm on the break. I go straight up. And I get it. I should have got a foul there, but that was a good, strong move by Iguodala, and he can do that all day. You know, he's built for that. And look at that. I almost get the steal right there. And as you can see, I'm still in this 1-3-1 zone, and, like, you know, he's getting points here and there, but I can live with, like, pause it again, my God. He's getting points here and there, but I can live with those points because, you know, there's nothing that's stopping me from, like, you know, switching it up. It's not making me like, oh, this guy's ODing right now. I can't, you know, stay in this 1-3-1 zone. Look at it, leaving me wide open. Swag. Drew Holiday. Don't leave him. Don't leave Drew, or don't leave Lou Will open, because they'll hit those down, knock those down all day. And I'm still bringing the pressure. When he brings it up at half court, I'm still going to be right there in his face. And I'm in his grill, and I get another steal, and I'm going. So you can see this guy's not the best opponent in the world, but at the same time, I am playing good defense on him, and I'm not giving up nothing. I just swag through with Iguodala. Come down and swag one. and he's 5 for 7. So our shooting numbers are not bad, and we're playing good defense on D Rose. I mean, here and there he's getting his buckets. As you can see, he just laid me. But like, that's not gonna happen every play. It's gonna happen, but it's not gonna happen every play. And if it doesn't happen every play, I can live with that. I'm not gonna give that up. Now, see, I had some shots. I have an open shot, but I just take it straight to the cup and get a nice little layup. And there, I didn't use no turbo. I didn't use basically any real dribble moves. But you see, I always press up at half court. But I just walked it on in and laid it up. Now that shot right there, you know he didn't mean to take that shot because he was trying to go to the cup, but he got stopped and locked off. As you can see, I'm always rotating on defense, but I give up a lot of offensive rebounds, which sucks, but at least my defense is still there. Here he's kind of open. I jumped, I fall for it. Then I'm right in his grill no matter what. Every time he passes the ball, I'm right in his grill. All I got to do is get a rebound. As you see, I couldn't, and he scores, but you get the concept of what's going on here. It's just lockups all the way around. No matter where he's passing the ball, I'm going to be right there in his face. Time is winding down. I get a nice dribble move on him, and I brick this shot. Come on, Drew. You got to do better than that, son. Now we're moving into halftime. The score is 43-24. It's a big margin. And I'm sorry, guys, if this game's a little too long for you. You're getting a little tired of my commentary. It's just that I'm still having, I'm still working out the kinks with Sony Vegas, and I'm trying to get it in with the editing and whatnot. So I'm still learning some stuff. But as I get better with the editing, as I get better with Sony Vegas, I will trim the videos down to about 10-15 minutes, like standard normal 2K videos. But for now, we gotta rock out with this 30-minute video, and I'm sorry, and I really do apologize for that. But let's get back into this game. I can always bring it up with Lil Will or Drew Holiday, which is good because you see he was pressing me with Drew Holiday. I bricked that shot, but it was a decent shot. I don't mind taking a shot like that. He's on the break with Rip. Dishes it to Noah. See, if I was him, he should have kept going to that basket, but Noah, he gave it out to Noah. He gave me time to set my defense back up, so that's all I'm trying to do is set up. And boom, he takes a bad contested shot in the paint. So I'm out with Iggy on the break, and I go straight up to the chest, and I get the over the back call with Elton Brand. But the thing about this over back call, it really doesn't matter that that call was made because I still get the points. Only thing I got the foul. So that's just a little glitch in 2K where you may get the over the back call, but if you scored, you will get the points. As you can see, those threes are there. I'm letting those corners are there, but I'm contesting them. But he's still gonna have that corner shot available. But some of them are gonna be rushed, and I just pull up with Lou Will for 3, swag. And as you can see, right now I'm in my groove. I'm in the mode of just a straight annihilation right now and destroying this man. He has really no chance of coming back. This game is just over, beyond over. But in a game like this, you got to remember to keep up your pace and to keep up your defense, and don't get hesitant because you have a big lead or you got a little 10-point lead or something to ease up on the pressure to start just playing his game. No matter what, I want him to play my game, and my game is an up-tempo, fast-paced game. If he sees that I'm scoring fast, he's going to want to score fast too because he's giving up buckets. And there, I take a bad shot with Elton Brand. But anyway, back to it. As he keeps pushing it with D Rose, and he's forcing it. He's not even looking like for anybody. He's not setting up offense. He's not really running nothing. He's just running it up, and then boom, I tried to take another 3, and I swagged it right in his grill. Another pull-up 3 on the fast break, and that's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna keep beating him like that and keep pulling up and getting more buckets like that, because if he's gonna play bad offense, I'm gonna play better offense and better defense. It's just that simple. So as you can see, he gets his little chipped in points. You can always get a little chip in points, like I said, but I'm not going to give up the big play. I'm not going to let you continuously get those points. And I just manually cut Elton Brand to the basket, but he missed like a bum that he is. And there he goes, shooting another jump shot with Joakim Noah, and he makes it. I don't know how, I don't know why they let that in. 2K, stop it, because Joakim Noah is not built like that. Another one for Lou Will. I brick it, and then I get a foul. It's all good though. Drew Holiday picked up a weak foul. And now you see it's still third quarter. I have a substantial lead right now. And he's just forcing it right now. But I got a block and foul. He's just in a one frame mind of just D Rose. And you can't get into that kind of mind frame. You have to be able to switch it up. You have to be able to pass the ball, and you have to be able to rotate the ball around the court, because everybody should get touches or look for the open guy. You can't just straight be D Rose minded. Look at that, forcing it up. But he gets a shot. He makes the mid-range shot with D Rose, so I can't really get too mad Wasn't the best shot choice, but did it go in? Yeah, it went in. But look, I have a lot of open shots, but I just don't take it. I'm trying to get everybody involved because I can easily took that mid-range shot with Lou Will or that three-pointer, but I got Elton Brand involved, cut him to the basket, and got the easy dunk. Because you see, as I'm shifting, and he almost steps out of bounds. I'm here, and boom, he forces up a bad shot with Richard Hamilton. That's one thing in this game you don't want to do, is that you got a guy that's good to go in the basket, and you got a guy that doesn't go to the basket. You want to make sure you go up with a guy that's good for going to the basket. So if I have Iguodala, I don't mind going up to the basket strong with Iguodala. But Richard Hamilton, he's not a guy that does that. He's not going to get a dunk. He might get an and one if he gets a foul. It's luck, but it's Richard Hamilton. He's better at mid-range jump shots than three-point shooting. So keep him at that. Don't make him to something he's not going to be, and he can't be. And there goes the cut. Drew Holiday, swag. Oh man, lovely offense right now. Everybody's playing good ball. We're doing good ball movement, good defense, and defense always leads to your offense. Look at that. We get another steal. Once you get your defense going, your offense will be flowing. And he has to foul me right there. That was going to be a nice little alley-oop to Iguodala. Subs in I forgot his name, Ronnie Brewer. Yeah, Ronnie Brewer. But I mean, that's not going to help him right now. Ronnie Brewer is a great defensive player, but the way this game is going is nothing that's going to work. Oh, a little turnaround hook. I missed that. He's out again on the break. He has Joakim Noah. I'm here for the defense, and I get the block shot. Here's another little tip. When you're on a fast break, and the guy has position on you to score, what you want to do is switch to a man defense if you're not already in man, and then for your other defensive setting, put it on constant pressure or focus on stars, depending. So if he was on the fast break with D Rose there, I want to switch to man and then focus on stars. If he's with another player, I want to switch to man and constant pressure. And what it'll make your defense a lot better for a fast break defensive stop. And then you can get the stop and get back on the break yourself. So there we go. I got Drew Holiday. I kick it out to Elton Brand, and he breaks it up, which he should have made that shot, but it's all good. You can't make them all. Time is winding down in the third quarter, and we're soon going to hit the fourth. So let's see what's the shot he takes. And he has a wide open D Rose, but he waits a little too long and he bricks it. That's the thing. We got to be able to go up with it. And then boom, he hits me with Joakim Noah for the nice little layup. So time is out, and we're going to head into this fourth quarter. As you can see, the score is 57-34. I'm smacking this clown, and it really has no chance of coming back. So what I decided to do was bring in Evan Turner. Like I said, I didn't like Evan Turner that much, but when the score is like this, I have to bring in somebody else off the bench and have some new gameplay for you and have some new action out there on the court. So as you see, Evan Turner's out there. He's locking up, and look at it, Evan Turner go dunk me. Oh, almost spaz kinda, and he dunks right on Kyle Korver. So already Evan Turner making an impact, getting a nice defensive stop, and then out on a fast break. See, that's a shot he shouldn't take. He tried to pump fake me, and he bricks it with Kyle Korver. Kyle Korver's a good shooter, but you want to spot him up. You don't want to make him go off the dribble or nothing. There, make a kind of a silly pass, but I still get it for some reason. And that's the thing about the game. You know, once everything's going good, it kind of stays going good. And when things are going bad for you, it stays bad for you in 2K12. Unless you really have faith and you believe and you can try to come back. Evan Turner with another fast break dunk. He barely flushes that one too. I don't know what's good with his hops, but at least he's already making a big impact in the game. I mean, the game is over, but at least he's coming and he's dropping some buckets. As you can see, this guy is still trying to force it with D Rose, and it's just not working out for him. That's one thing, you can't get to one player dimensional. You know, you got to switch it up. And then I go take another turn jump shot, spin jump shot with Evan Turner, and I'm lighting it up right now with Evan Turner. I'm just putting in pure buckets, pure buckets. And as you can see, he's smooth rotating the ball, and I continuously get another steal. So Evan Turner's hot right now. You know I want to take the next shot with a pull-up. Bang, I missed. Evan Turner bricks it, but he was hot, so I had to take that shot. Now he has Gibson in. He's just forcing it to the basket again and bricks. Like, I mean, after a while, if you realize something that's not working, you got to switch it up. I don't know why he continuously just kept forcing it to the basket, especially with the zone that I was playing in. You know, I guess he's seeing threes weren't working, but still, you got to just take your time and try to figure out the defense, try to figure out what's going on and who's going to get open. and then you can pick apart a defense no matter what defense it is. You got this nice little mid-range with Drew Holiday. And basically, I want to get into some NBA talk with you. You know, we got a good season going ahead. I'm glad the lockout is over. Tonight we got the New York Knicks. They're playing, what team are they playing? New York Knicks are playing, oh, I lost it. Evan Turner though. Swag. Oh my goodness. Evan Turner is on fire. He is balling right now. And I don't even like this dude like that, but he is balling, so I can't front. Gotta keep him in the game. This guy really doesn't know what to do. I mean, this score is getting crazy. And another, oh, almost had the steal. Almost. Score is 70-34. Like 70-34. This is serious right now. Almost get the rebound. I keep giving up a lot of offensive rebounds, but with this score, I don't mind. He hits that little fake jump shot with this clown in the post, but I don't know how they made that. And then he gets a steal. So right now he's playing defense, but I guess it's just a little bit too late. And then he gets the layup with D Rose. So things are now bouncing his way, but it took a minute 54 left in the clock for things to start going his way, which is real bad. You know, you want to get that going at least second quarter, first quarter, but not when a minute left in the fourth quarter. Evan Turner's still hot. I got to go at him. Oh, but he double teams me. Oh, paint is locked down. You see, I try not to force the, right here I should have took the jump shot, but I waited. I pump faked him and I took it at a bad point in time, so that wasn't a good shot by me. And then I get a steal almost again. I'm still in my zone. I'm still playing my defense. You know, I'm still moving around. He's still trying to figure it out, but he really can't figure out what's going on right now. The defense is just too live for him. I mean, like I said, he's going to get his points, but not crazy points. And then I go with Evan Turner. Got to kick it out. Elton Brand bricks it up again down there in the post. Scores 70-40 with a minute 10 on the clock. And this game is over. We're just trying to wind it down, wind the clock out. I wonder, who do you guys think is the player of the game right now? You know, leave a comment if you think you know who the player of the game is right now. If you don't know, it's all good. Leave whatever you want. Give me some feedback on how you like this game. I know it's real long. I'm just rambling and rambling, but I will edit it down for you guys later on. I will get better and more familiar with Sony Vegas, and I will get it a better gameplay for you. So this is Mr. Purple Zero, and I'm a holla.